You lie like a question mark punctuating my evening. On restless nights like these, I find myself wandering through computer sites searching for your whereabouts. Any word of a certain so-and-so I used to know 96 lifetimes ago? Or was it 97? Can I write you on a midnight whim just to say I thought about you today and the day before yesterday, and hell, a week from Wednesday, my thoughts are scheduled to stray in your direction again. Will you meet me there at the corner of 12th and everywhere a week from Wednesday when I'll remember your smile and wonder whether it has grown broader over time or gone into hiding? Would you even remember my name if I wrote you? Would you recognize my voice if I called? I sit paralyzed, poised before the blank page, the untitled document, the cursor blinking at me. Well, haven't got all day, say what you're gonna say already, but I don't know what to tell you or where to begin. I just wonder when was the last time you grinned? I wonder how many times a day you laugh, how many times a month you cry. I wonder what universe is even invented and what color is the sky there? And have you one sun or 17 to revolve around? And do you dream crazy, mad, blue lives so when you wake up you can't remember who you're supposed to be because you've just lived in eternity as somebody else? I wonder how much joy your body holds now, and if it keeps you warm when your breath curls white from your lips. I want to reach out for you, but awkwardness took over easiness, so I want the words to fly off my lips like dandelion wishes off a weed as easy as before. But I don't know how to do that anymore, because the question of who you are, friends, intimidates me more than the question of where you are in life. But the person who goes by your name might be such a far cry from a former resident, and I may not even see the family resemblance and doubts and fears and doubts and fears and doubts and fears and a paralyzing phobia of silence, and more with the open question of reconnection and the infinite unknown of where to begin anyway. Because don't you know, I've lived 97 lifetimes since you and I last held hands, and this incarnation doesn't know a damn thing about your new, bright, shiny self, but my body bubbles over with stories, as does yours, I'm sure. But all those words get flushed into wonder, and I can't see the trees for the jungle, and I've grown a whole forest while you've been away, and I still don't know how to say the sky is black in my universe, and 17 suns rise every day, and yesterday I laughed 83 times, and last month I cried twice or thrice, and I thought about you in the 12s or 13s, and sometimes I dream so hard, waking is dying, and sometimes I dream so broad, smiling is crying, and my body contains more joy than flesh, but I still don't get enough rest. You know I never did. I've turned your name over and over in my mind so many times that I've dog-eared pages and worn down the crisp curlicues, the swirls and dots of you. And I remember who you were and some of where you've been, but I don't know who you are now or where and what you dream. And the world stopped being constant when the planets blew apart. And I know you're always changing by my fluctuating heart, because whether we talk once a decade or 23 times an hour, you still dance in my internal forest, making wishes on the flowers. And the last wish that rumbles from the jungle of my flesh, may your lungs always contain more joy than breath.